where's the blood brother's lover at this time? Basically, he's outside fighting the male lead. The male lead literally charged all this way with just the wolf pup, fighting all of the armies of dead to come and rescue the main character. Yes, he didn't even bring any backup with him. He wasn't even planning to take the wolf pup with him. The wolf pup came himself. He was not going to let the male lead leave without him. He was going alongside the male lead to go save his papa. I can tell you, this whole thing was a Tom and Jerry freaking sequences going on. So, like, the wolf pup somehow sneaks into the room the main character was being kept by the first 8 great princes, and the freaking blood brother tries to free the main character from his chains, but was not able to. Somehow the main character ends up tumbling down the mountains, and the wolf pup trying to repeatedly capture the main character, the freaking blood brother chasing them down, trying to capture the main character, and slaughter and kill the main character after he slowly turned into the living dead. The male lead fighting off an entire freaking army of the dead all by himself without using the Heart of Lamps, because the main character can't use it. The resistance is too powerful for the main character to actually use this, which honestly, this thing is so useless. Anytime the main character actually gets to use it, it takes so much out of the main character's life force, literally freaking kills the main character. I'm pretty sure this is going to be what causes the main character's death in 3 years. It's a stupid thing. Yes, it ends up being beneficial a portion of time, but a lot of times it's honestly not. It's mostly super useless. But yes, somehow the main character and male leads end up by themselves because the wolf pup gets literally thrown somewhere. I don't know what happened to him, but I know it freaks the main character out. It upsets him. The main character and male lead are together in a room separately. They do get caught by the blood brother, who rants like a full-on yandere, basically blaming the male lead, crying about, wah, you didn't get with me, even though I gave you everything. Dude, he made you his blood brother. He literally has the highest position in all the tribes and made you his literal blood brother. That makes you a high position. Yet somehow he hasn't done enough for you. Seriously? F you, dude. You are a disgusting pig. But yeah, he's whining about how the male lead broke his trust when the male lead, didn't get revenge for him and his lover when his lover was killed. The same lover he only got with because the male lead wouldn't give him attention, wouldn't be with him. Yeah. And the male lead was there for him after the lover died. Stayed with him for a whole month to take care of him, and that was not good enough. Like, remember, the Eclair tribe lost their heir because of his tribe. No surprise his lover was sooner or later ended up dead. Both tribes were punished. The main ones who died were literally sent to a criminal depths. Like, is this not good enough for you, dude? Is it not good enough? Like, this man was pissing me the F off. He was just, wah, why won't you be with me? Wah, it's so not fair. And tries attacking the male lead. Also, somehow his lover shows up, and the first 8 great prince shows up. There's a slithering snake creature. The wolf pup gets attacked again. The main character literally has an emotional outburst. Like, this whole thing was a mess that I was trying to keep best I could catch up with, but could not. Like, I was confused the entire time. Also, we find out that the bad guys are using the deer god's antlers because, yes, the deer god's antlers were stolen from him during one of the previous times. The demon god or one of the demon god's servants came towards him and was telling him to do these things, and he pushed them back and he lost his antlers during this. Yeah, they're using his antlers for bad, which literally sends the wolf pup on a thing, which the main character literally had to cleanse the wolf pup because he was possessed and his claws were possessed and he had to cleanse them. And they were able to get the antlers back, but it was a whole hassy mess. Also, the blood brother dies, which is good. He should have died. But the male lead, I felt bad for him because, again, this was his blood brother, the brother he saw, even though the dude wanted to F him. But yeah, he cared for this dude, so he was mourning and had to take the dude up the mountains after the dude died, and they pushed back the enemies. He was going to give this dude an honor death instead of a criminal death because, again, this was his blood brother. It was probably controlled by the poison because he didn't think his blood brother would do all of these things if he didn't drink the poison. I'm like, no, he's a psychopath yandere. Give him a criminal's death. Give it to him. He literally repeatedly tried to kill your lover. Give him a criminal's death. That's what he freaking deserves. And the main character promises to stay at the bottom of the mountain, wait for him, and return back to the tribesmen because the main character specifically wanted to run away first and go on his own and send the male lead and the wolf pup back to the tribes. And the male lead's like, no, you're going with me back to the tribes and we'll figure things out. And the main character agreed to. Except the main character gets kidnapped. Literally kidnapped by the first prince of the eight great generals. Like, it was a mess. It was a freaking mess. The main character gets captured. The main character tells the first 8 great princes that Melly would come save him, and he reminds the main character, you ran off before. And since Melly doesn't know you were kidnapped, he won't come rescue you. And the main character goes, darn. And he literally gets the main character far away from where the Melly could get to the main character in a matter of practically a day. The main character is able to trick him into stopping at a city where the main character informs some people that he was, kidnapped, and then tricks the dude in selling his helmet so they can get some money, because supposedly the boats aren't running at this time, so they won't be able to leave the location like the dude wants to, and they have to find an inn to stay at, and so they will need money. Like, the main character's literally playing tricks with this dude. And I'm giving him claps. This main character knows how to stop his kidnapper from kidnapping him and rescue himself. A true not damsel in distress, even though he is right now a damsel in distress. I'll admit, when I first got this book and I scrolled through the pictures, I thought this was just the traveling companion. I did not know it was the first of the 8 great princes. I thought it was the traveling companion. It was just the main character and the traveling companion looking at merch. Nope, it's somebody else, and I did not know that. While in the inn room, the first 8 great princes gets constantly control of his body enough to tell the main character to help him and rescue him and get him freed from his puppeteer. Yes, he's able to get hold of consciousness, not for very long, but he's able to control himself enough to ask for help. He also informs the main character why they want him. They're going to use the main character, and specifically the heart lamp, to bring back the demon god. I thought the demon god was back, but I guess I was wrong about that. Or they're going to use it basically for bad. And they're going to basically use the main character as a sacrifice to do this. And he needs the main character's help to free himself from being puppeteered. And he also is forewarning the main character why the bad guys want him. The male lead, who did not think the main character ran away and figured the main character was kidnapped, chased the main character and the first 8 great princes all the way down to come rescue the main character. He judges into the room, fights off the first great 8 princes because the dude lost control the moment the male lead rushed in and wanted to get rid of the male lead, because again, he needs to take the main character to his puppeteer. He gets the main character out of there. They rush to a boat. Lightning is repeatedly hitting them. They fall into the water. They're fished out of the water, put onto a boat. The owner of the boat is like, you can stay on the boat for free, because the main character tells him their story, tries to pay him off with the money he got from selling off the dude's helmet. And the guy's like, no, we are those on the sea. We are suspicious creatures. You get to stay on here for free. So the main character and the male lead gets a free ride to the location they're heading to. Also, if you're wondering what happened to the wolf pup was sent back to the tribe's people by the male lead. The male lead didn't even go tell his people where he was going. He just hunted the main character down. He sent the wolf pup back because he didn't want to take the main wolf pup with him. When they're on the boat, the male lead and the main character are sleeping with each other, and they're sleeping naked with each other. They're having the conversation they need to be having. And it was smexy. I know nothing smexy was actually going on, but it was hot and heavy, and the main character could feel the tension going on between them. It was like, when are these two going to get together? I need them to stop tiptoeing around each other and do the devil's tango. I need it in my life. I need them to finally get together. I know the main character will die in 3 years. It's going to be freaking tragic and sad for myself, but I need these two to start freaking. I really do.